Okay. All right. Today's 30th?
Yeah, just one more day.
And we shut the door to 2024.
Boom.
Hello. I'm not asking you to guess. You know where you're at. We're 99.3. This is Nigeria Info. I want to not talk. I think I mentally...
Not in the space of talking.
Well, fundamentally, I don't want to talk about politics. Yeah. And then I just thought we could just come on radio today and just have fun. News flash. There's a virus outbreak in China. Yeah. This was exactly how COVID started. It started like 2019. The news was just flying around solo, small. Yeah. And then you
came like
series
movie, seasonal movie.
Yeah, so two states were mentioned. Yeah, like the virus outbreak in China. Yeah. It's not serious. It's not. I mean, you're not there yet. If we go by Fauci and Gates, they say something is coming. The last few months, there's been, at least I've paid attention to it, there's been reports of pockets of breakouts here being contained there. Yeah, China, hold on, virus. I wanted to tell you this in 2025, but maybe I should just tell you now. So 2 days ago, Reuters, China steps up monitoring of emerging respiratory diseases. Let me see. I think I went to a Chinese news outlet just to hear what the Chinese government was telling its people. China reports 2 more H9N2 avian flu cases. Hong Kong press cases of respiratory virus HMPV remain low in Hong Kong. This was 4 hours ago. And the diplomat, Asia Pacific, is saying COVID-19 revealed about China and its role in the world. That was 1 week ago. All right. This H9N2, that's not even the one I even read yesterday. But at least off of just what's in the air, yeah, there's a respiratory.
Was COVID-2 was respiratory?
Yeah.
Okay.
Respiratorial. And so it's like something similar. No. Respiratory. Why am I having a tongue twister today?
The tongue is closing to the end of the year. Like, I'm done. Can you people stop talking?
Respiratory. It's actually respiratory.
It's respiratory.
Okay. Yeah. It just shows that.
Going on.
And now my only... I don't think it's a fear. I think it's a concern. Now, worse because we were told that whatever would come after would be greater. So I think my mind has just been there, that whatever would come after COVID would be greater. Now, we don't know what would. And when I hear that China is stepping up efforts to control, and I'm thinking, if it's gotten to that level where the nation is stepping up monitoring of what they regard as something emerging, one is left with, well, what is this again? I think usually the problem with viruses, particularly when they make it into the news, is you want to almost assume that it's biological, meaning that this would probably just happen. You don't really know the root causes of diseases because even the science doesn't quite tell you the root cause. When it was COVID, we were told that it was from bats, right? And then we had to contend with subsequent news reporting that said it was from a lab. And so between whether it's rats, bats, labs,
Cats,
you're not still clear. Okay, well, what I find particularly tragic is how they tell this tale of a virus that can go from animals to humans. It's almost as though that's a fixture in the narrative. You'd expect that, well, this is a human disease or a human virus, and as such, well, the humans and their ability to find immunity, whether, well, clinically, they market something to you, attaining immunity clinically. But, there's natural immunity, right? So you would think, well, between humans and humans' ability to manage viruses, that this would be fixed. Well, not so, because it's as though there's a barrier a barrier that's being crossed every time they report this thing. It's as though the disease is able to go through birds, go through bats, go through rats, go through the labs.
Wait, did you notice that? I want to say this, but I think it's in my head. But I actually think that this thing is coming to pass. So with all this, when coronavirus started, I was like, the number one country that started all the zombie movies where something is being tested in lab and then it breaks out and one person catches it, and before you know it, maybe a chicken, and then they kill the chicken and they are eating, and then before you know it, the humans start acting funny and they start biting people up and down. That's how they've done it. There's even a new movie in 2024 ending the same thing. So there's this plant that can help cure people, and then this girl gets the plants, puts it in someone's food, the guy gets contaminated, starts biting people, then more people starts biting people. Basically she destroyed the whole camp. And now I'm like, and it's obviously some South Korean movie, then there's another one that's a Chinese movie, and I'm like, okay, so are these people trying to tell us, because I feel that there's always a little truth in movies,
Not to listen.
maybe much, so are they trying to tell us that we're reaching zombie era soon?
Oh, absolutely. What do you think?
Run!
Wait, but where do you think the movies get inspiration from?
Like, I've been wondering all this time.
Think
Like,
about it.
Nigerians, people are watching these movies, you are laughing. I like
Yeah,
horror
so-
movies,
so-
so I
so
watch a
that's-
lot of it, but I know that this thing is coming from somewhere. I can't just sleep and wake up. I want to write a movie and then I'm thinking of how somebody will bite another person, and then the person's eyes will be white and he will bite another person, and there's just blood everywhere. Chaos, chaos, chaos. No!
Okay, so Oxford University came up with a word for 2024, and the word is brain rot. So what do you think that means?
Zombie.
Oh, hold on, let's just go.
Zombie calypse. Apocalypse. Zombie.
So the word for the year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, in the internet culture, brain rot refers to any internet content deemed to be low quality or value. And at this point, it's 150% of the internet.
Yeah,
content
low
is-
quality online.
Well, maybe not
content.
150%, but yeah, a solid amount of what you're consuming is garbage. And I feel like there is some deliberate attempt to brain rot civilizations, particularly this one.
Huh.
You're not able to tell stupid in a line of two. You can. I think the gender is. So I think you should watch. But then they don't even speak. They speak of data collection and a little bit of population control. There's a documentary by a guy who's credited with creating what's this visor thing? This
VR.
V something R.
Yeah, VR, virtual reality
glasses,
Yeah.
the lenses, and he really does say get off social media. Social Dilemma, that's the documentary. Please watch it. And I hope you're entertained, one, but a lot of things that are in the news is no longer entertainment. It was like, for example, when you hear population control, it's not a conspiracy. They say it. They tell you, but they say it in a multitude of other not so relevant aspects to what is supposed to make up a whole talk or conversation. Oh, they tell you about minimizing population. Oh, they say it. The Georgia Stone, hold on. I mean, you think it was exaggerated, right? The Georgia Stone, is that what it's still called? Did they remove it? No, I need to remember it. So that's a stone. That's a rock somewhere. I think it's in America. And on the rock, they wrote agenda for the future. And one of the line items on that stone is population control. Hold on, let me just Google that. I need to. But they tell you, like at the 2010 TED, Bill Gates said it.
Yeah.
They tell you. And so I don't know whether people even take time to figure out, like, if they were going to do something like that, how would they do it? Evidently, they're not going to
Yeah, I know.
line
I mean,
humans. They're not going to line you up and
movies.
fire you up.
Yeah,
Oh.
where you just target, this area, yeah, let's wipe them. And then you just drop one thing, and before you know it, that whole side is wiped, and this side is wiped. And then the system, there's this broad computer that shows everywhere, and this is just kicking red, then this one is green, then this one is red, then this one is green. So they spread the virus. And I'm like, yeah, this is cool to watch, but if it actually happens, it will be so cool.
All right, so the stone is the Georgia Guide Stones.
Damn.
Granite. It's a granite monument. Okay, it's in the U.S. From 1980 to 2022. Because I remember reading that they took it off, and I think you should read it. Just so I'm not the one telling you. It's there. Populate. So if they were gonna, so let me ask. Don't shake your head like you're sober now. You were dancing when I came into the studio. Skip at it. I think there's
Do you really
that
think they can wipe Nigerians though?
cheap kill.
You think?
Cheap kill.
Okay, so wait. What if somebody tips us?
Cheap kill.
Do you think?
I work in an office.
I think there means that they can use to kill us, but if they use the normal means, it won't kill us. So
Like what? Like what?
They're stubborn. Nigerians are stubborn. Oh, God have mercy upon us. To be honest,
So what's the normal
I feel
way?
like all that. Oh, 25 people infected. Is down. These people is down. At first, it was just propaganda. That's what I felt.
Okay.
Being honest, because this is it the Baba that is on the road that's asking you for 500 naira every two seconds. Is it that man you want to kill? Do you know how it is? You want to kill him? If malaria has not killed him, typhoid has not killed him. One of us has not. He's still standing. He's out of 2024. You want to kill him with what? Please shoot.
I kind of like that theory, to be honest. Oh yeah, I kind of okay.
Nigerians, we go they watch film. We will still be laughing on top of it.
Yeah, but you see, the tragedy of that is that on superficial level, that is accurate, and I will agree with that.
Okay,
but that's short term, because long term, it's like even your environment without the agenda. Well, there's no environment without the agenda. But even your environment without the agenda, there are things. I mean, there are other ways you can die. There are things killing dreams. The society is minimizing your potential.
Yeah.
Your environment is choking you out.
Yeah.
So sometimes even your vision or your dream for yourself is impeded by just being a seed falling on the wrong soil.
So, yeah, true.
And so your lot in life can be disadvantaged by just where you find yourself. So now that's one. So imagine what the world has become, where a lot of people find reading boring. If it's not stupid, it's not fun. Like, that's exactly where we are. If you want to be famous, you have to do something idiotic. Like, it has to be subpar. If you're trying to aim for excellence, nobody cares.
This definition says stupid, mindless internet through, though mostly TikTok content. And I'm like, which one is the stupid and mindless?
What are you reading? You're
brain
reading
rot.
Okay, brain rot.
Oh, yeah,
definition.
but on TikTok, they said it's mostly TikTok content. I'm like,
yeah, but
they're not lying though.
Yeah, but you see, you think it's just mostly TikTok, but even Twitter,
it's everywhere. Yeah,
Instagram. What else is there? There's this other one that they opened. Facebook almost choked me with the ad.
Threads.
Threads.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm not. Ooh.
Oh, we have voice notes and Threads. I just haven't opened it.
Even WhatsApp. I hear that you have a party on your WhatsApp status, like you have a life there.
Yeah. There's
And
a live
Facebook
thing, and you can like, and you can record. You can do a lot now with WhatsApp.
And then there's Telegram.
Yeah, there's that one.
There's
that one, people do a lot. Download movies, share movies. They do. They have a whole community.
Okay.
And I'm like, no, I'm not.
So brain rot is the word of the year 2024, and it's gonna get even more rotten in 2025 because no, don't do that. Wait, what has Jesus got to do with it? Because I think there are a lot more other listeners.
May just hold my hand, guide me outside. That's all. I just need to hold my hand and just lead me through the rotten rubbish.
Besides all your boyfriends that are saying, hold on a second. What else? What do you do in your spare time?
Well, I eat, I sleep, I watch movies, I dissect the movie that I'm watching.
Oh, you do that?
Yes, I do that a lot. And I read my sister's storybooks.
Do you know, for the word to have been the word of the year, then there is a social proof that more than 10 years ago, we have more stupid, more ignorant, more lazy people mentally today.
I know. I understand. I mean, it's not hard for you to find that when somebody wakes up, the first thing they want to do is pick up their phone and just scroll through Instagram and start complaining of how bad the world is and how this person is prospering and you're not. And that just no, I'm serious.
Wait.
It's not even funny now because I feel like that just drains your brain. First off, it has taken out all your energy. All that thing you're saying that you think, oh, you're trying to catch up. Guy, it's killing your motivation, it's killing your mood. Except if you have positive contents that are even that one,
even that
you have to restrict it. That shouldn't be the first thing you look at in the morning. I'm so sorry to anybody doing that. Please change. 2025 is a new sheet. Start again, dear, because it's killing you. You just don't know it. Oh,
look, if you, I don't think death is the worst thing. It's the kind of death. I don't like if
I mean, it's turning off their brains. Is there something else?
Yeah, and that is guaranteed death. That's a worse kind of death. Who was that? There was a quote I read, and it said, some people die at 25 and are buried at 75.
Wait.
But do you understand it?
Yeah, I do.
You're already dead.
So
between 25 and 75, you're just a dead man walking. Oh, I should play. This is a song title.
Hey. And there's a prophet that says, oh God, okay, no, that one is many are mad, few are roaming. No, is it few are roaming, many are mad? I don't know the saying.
Oh.
Yeah, but it could work for that, what you just said.
Yeah?
Now, but yeah, a lot of dead people walking, but only very few are buried.
Well, 2025, we'll have the pleasure of meeting a lot more stupid people. I want to quickly go to Skype. Hello, Skype caller. How are you?